What's going on, guys? This is DubX with dubxproductions.com, and we're bringing another tutorial to you today. We're going to do GarageBand on the iPad. We're going to create a beat with only loops and the smart instruments. So let's go ahead and get into it. Basically, everybody's seen this screen before. This is the very first screen you see when you come into it to create a new song. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to select the smart drums. I'm not going to do anything here because we've got to get the rhythm going, or not the rhythm. We got to get the melody going. We got to get the feel for it. So let's go ahead and click those little blocks right there. Kind of remind me of those the old video game. We had that little ball and the paddle, and you used to hit to break the glass or the blocks. That's what that reminds me of right there. Anyways, what we're going to do is right up to the top, right between the 7 and an 8 bar, you've got that loop. Let's go ahead and hit it. Boom. You've got your instruments. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to go to the instruments, guitar, and wow. I don't know what happened there. We're trying out a new software. It's kind of like it's basically like the AirPlay, but I'm using it through the Mac. So it's kind of new, but it's cool. We might do a tutorial on that one as well. But anyways, I already have a guitar picked out, and what it is the down-tempo funk guitar. To listen to it, you can just click it once. It should start playing. It's got 4 bars there. We're gonna use this as our main instrument. So I just basically just cleaned up. We got 8 bars of that, so it basically loops itself twice. And just so you guys can see how I did that on the loops, you basically hold it, you'll get that little squiggly line, you drag it across. That's all there is to it. But since I kind of sped up on that, you guys get the point. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get back to those drums. So go ahead and double click the drums. They should pull up. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play the beat, or we're going to play the guitar. And I'm not going to pick any of these instruments. I'm going to do them all random so that you can see how little work you have to do to come up with some type of beat. The little dice down there, just hit it. It gives you a drum beat. Let's see how it sounds with our guitar. Let's try a couple more. I think I'm gonna use that one. So what we're gonna do, bring it back to the first bar. We're gonna hit the record button, and we're gonna go ahead and let it record. Once it gets to that 8 bar and it completes it, it should stop recording. You should see the record light shut off. And there we go. It went ahead and shut off. So I went ahead and hit those little blocks again. I don't know what to call those. I'll come up with a good name for them. But anyways, let's go ahead and click the loop. We're gonna go ahead and put a bass in here. And I did already pick a bass out, so what I'm gonna do is the bright tone bass. That's basically what it's gonna sound like. You're gonna hold it. You're gonna drag it across. Give the full 8 bars. I know this one's going to be a little louder just because I can tell by the way that the WAV file looks a little bigger, looks a little fuller than the rest of them. So if you go right below the bass, you have that little index thing where you can kind of pull out. Just go ahead and pull that out. Now you can adjust the bass volume. Let's go ahead and bring it down to right about there. Right there's good enough. And this is what it's going to sound like. That's good enough for me. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and usually I create my hooks first. I give that full effect first, and then I build off of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the loops again. We've got to add like a different type of instrument to give you that energy. Click the instruments. I'm going to go with the mallets today. Now the mallets, they only have 2 of them, but that's okay. It's still going to make it sound good no matter what. So let's just drag it across. And I'm going to turn the volume down just a little below the bass. And let's hear what it sounds like. And I like that. That sounds good. See how it kind of gives a little energy? And that's what you want in the chorus. You want energy. So let's go ahead and leave that. That's going to be our chorus. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and create an intro. So what you're going to do is right by that 8 bar, you see that little plus symbol? We're going to hit that plus symbol. You got section A. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and duplicate. Now we got section A, section B. Go ahead and click on all sections. Click anywhere in the screen, it's going to go ahead and grab you there. What I'm going to do is, because you usually want to start out with the least amount of instruments and kind of build up to a full. And anybody can start how they want. Anybody can build a beat however they want. There's no rules on music. It's how you do it, how you're feeling the music. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these drums right here. So I'm going to double click them. It's going to give me, or double tap them. It's going to give me the options. I'm going to hit cut. They're gone. What I'm also going to do is to change this up to make it sound like, to kind of lead it into the chorus. These xylophones right here, I'm going to bring these over. Let's do about half a bar. And then this is what you're going to hear right here. This is why I did this. Listen right here. And it went right into the chorus. It kind of led it into it. It didn't just go straight. So that's what we want right there. Let's go ahead and hit that plus symbol again. Let's go ahead and duplicate B because I want the drums now. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate B. And what we're going to work on now is the bass, or the verse. So what we're going to do is on the 8 bars, click that little arrow. We're going to change it to 16 bars. So there you go, a full 16. And what I'm going to do on the bass, or I don't know why I keep saying bass right now, but what I'm going to do on the verse is I'm going to take that xylophone out, because the xylophone's for the chorus. I mean, you could add little pieces of the xylophone in between there if you wanted to kind of give it a little feel. But just for my tutorial, I'm not doing that. I'm doing very basic. I'm going to go into the section B real quick, and these drums. I'm going to tap it once and bring this over a whole bar. And you'll see why in a minute. All sections. 13. Let's listen to how it sounds. So this is the chorus right here, right? And what we want to do is we want to try to lead the chorus into the verse. And this break right here is going to do that. And now you got your verse. This is where you can get your rap and you're singing and you're like something like that, you guys know what I'm talking about. So check this out. We got the intro, we got the chorus, we've got a verse. Let's go ahead and add another chorus. So section B, duplicate. And it should have went. There we go. Yeah. All sections. So as you can see, we've got our chorus now. You want to add another verse? Go to the 16 bars, duplicate. You got another verse. Let's go ahead and add one more chorus, which we're going to use as a fade out just for this track. Check this out. That little wrench up there, you click it, go to the fade out, turn it on. Watch what it does. I'm real picky on fade outs. I hate when the fade outs don't fade out right, but these do a very good job on the fade. Just listen how smooth it sounds. It's very smooth, very, very smooth. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can delete, just like any of the other iPad things, you can, or iPhone, you slide across, you can hit the delete, but we're not going to delete it. But anyways, guys, like I said, that was a quick tutorial on how to make a beat with just loops. I didn't build any instruments on this at all. I didn't play any chords or anything. I didn't build my own drums, but as you can see, it sounds pretty clean, right? Anyways, if you did enjoy this, please share it, link it, show your friends. Follow us on dubxproductions.com. You can follow us on Twitter at DubX Productions. We also have a podcast on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's called Operation X'd Out. We do original music. We do have on DubX Productions, we do have some of our music on there. But as far as the podcast goes, we basically have fun. We call it we have a Whiskey Wednesday, and it's most of the members from our group from X'd Out. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys listening to this. Show me some love. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. And tune into our podcast. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to have you guys listen in and join us on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And once again, this is DubX. And you can find me at DubX Productions. I appreciate it, guys. I'm out. Peace.